everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my best of beauties of 2018 video. So in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys my favorite products of the year. So some of these products are new discoveries, so things that I tried out for the very first time this year, and then other things are going to be things that I've repurchased over and over again throughout the years that I wanted to share with you guys. Again, if you guys are interested in watching, make sure to stay tuned, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Paula. I make videos on beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. So I hope that you hit that red subscribe button down below and that you hit that notification bell. That way you're always notified on when I post a new video. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to be talking about body care, skincare, and makeup. I'm first going to start out with body care. So one of the things that I want to try out this year was a new deodorant. I wanted to find something that was healthier and more organic and had less of those harsh chemicals that are known to cause breast cancer. So I've been on the hunt for the perfect deodorant. So I came across the Native brand, and this one was one that was very highly raved throughout the internet and through reviews. They always talked about this. I actually found this at my local Target. Target recently started carrying it, and I decided to purchase it and give it a shot, and I have loved it ever since. I got the scents lavender and rose. This is paraben free and aluminum free, and it is a deodorant and not an antiperspirant. So I really like it because it smells really good and it gets the job done. So I would definitely recommend this if you're looking for a very healthy alternative to a deodorant. It smells just like lavender. So good. And if you guys know me, you know that I love the scent of lavender. It was a signature scent throughout our wedding, and I just love it, and I would definitely recommend it. If you don't like lavender, they also have some other scents as well, so make sure to check it out. And I will be linking everything that I talk about today in the description box down below, so make sure to check there for a direct link to these products. Another product that I really loved this year was this body wash. This is the Dove Purely Pampering Coconut Milk with Jasmine Petals body wash. I had been on the hunt for a new body wash as well because I wanted something that was going to be very moisturizing. I found that a lot of body washes left my skin pretty dry, and I really didn't like that, especially right now for the fall and the winter time. So I found this one and I just fell in love with the scent. It smells so good. It's like a very sweet coconut scent with floral scents as well, and it smells so good, especially in the shower. The scent like intensifies, and oh my gosh, it's amazing. So yeah, so good. You guys have to check this out. This is also sulfate free, which is good. It's a little bit of a healthier alternative as well to a body wash. It's not the best, but it definitely is a foot in the right direction. So I would also check this out, and this is something that I've loved throughout the year. Okay, so now moving on to some skincare products. One of the things that I also wanted to try out this year was a new like morning cleanser. So I have like my go-to cleanser that I use at night to take off my makeup and just cleanse my face, but I also wanted to have something for the daytime. So one of the brands that I love so much is Origins, and Origins has a lot of great products that have a lot of natural ingredients in them, and they actually do really well on my skin. I do have pretty sensitive skin, so I do have to watch out for the products that I put on my skin because they can easily break me out. Origins is a brand that does not break me out, and I love it. So the cleanser that I started using this year is this one. This is the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Scrub Cleanser. So this one is great for the daytime because it has a really nice citrusy scent, which is great for helping you wake up in the morning and just refresh your face. At night, I usually use a night cream, so in the morning I want something that's going to get rid of any residue and just kind of brighten up my face, and this does the job for me. And it does have little tiny microbeads in it that help exfoliate my face as well to get rid of any dead skin cells, and I really like that. This is really safe to use every day. I have tried out other cleansers that have kind of like really harsh microbeads, and those usually leave my skin like super red and irritated, and I can't do it. But this one is perfect because it doesn't irritate my skin, and it's perfect for every day. So I definitely would recommend this, and I'll link it down below. So after I cleanse my face, I like to tone and then moisturize. I love having a moisturizer that also has an SPF in it because it is great at protecting my skin from the sun's rays. I love moisturizers from Olay for the daytime. One that I've loved over the years is Olay Complete Sensitive Skin Moisturizer. This year I came across this other one. This is the Olay Age Defining Anti-Wrinkle. day lotion with sunscreen of 15, and I really like this one because I also wanted to start incorporating more products that had anti-aging ingredients in it, because I am reaching my 30s pretty soon and I did want something that was going to prevent wrinkles, and I definitely want to start doing that now before it's too late. So anyway, so I found this, and this is one that I've used almost all year round. I've purchased a couple of these already and I just love it so much, and I like it because the scent is very subtle. I don't like moisturizers that are very like that have a strong scent, because then it stays on my face and I have to like smell it all day, and I just don't like that. And also scents usually irritate my skin, so I like this one because it's very subtle and it gets the job done. And it's not greasy at all, so it's great for the daytime, and I use this before I apply any type of makeup. So I really love this one and recommend it. And then a face mask that I love this year was this one. This is the Origins Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. This one is one that I've loved throughout the years as well. I love this one because it's great at smoothing your skin and giving you kind of like a baby's bottom feel, and I just love that about this. It has jojoba beads in it, Canadian willow herb, and rose clay, so it's perfect at minimizing your pores as well. And I just use this once or twice a week, and I leave it on for about 15 minutes, and then I wash it off with some warm water, and it leaves my skin so soft. So I definitely would recommend this if you're on the hunt for a new face mask. And the last type of skincare product that I loved this year was this lip balm. This is the Carmex Classic Lip Balm, and it is the medicated version in the cherry flavor. Now, when it comes to my lip balms, I don't like to mess around with them because I want something that's actually gonna work. In the winter time, my lips can get pretty dry, and I definitely want something that's gonna get rid of the dryness and really moisturize my lips. There's so many chapsticks and lip balms out there that are like really trendy and say they get the job done, but they really don't. But Carmex is a brand that I know works for me, and I have tried out the little jars of the Carmex where you have to like dip your finger, but I don't like that because I don't think it's that sanitary. So when I saw that they had like little chapstick versions of them, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to try that out. And I decided to get the cherry flavor one because I really don't like the original Carmex scent, but this cherry one is actually really good and I really like it. So I like to have this in my purse and just apply it throughout the day to keep my lips moisturized. Okay, so now moving on to makeup. So I split this up by face makeup and eye makeup and lip makeup, and some of the things that I am so excited about are some new face products that I recently discovered. One of them is a new primer. So this is the primer I discovered this year that I completely fell in love with. This is the Urban Decay Complexion Primer, and it smooths out your skin and it's great at minimizing your pores. So I love this. I actually tried this out as a little sample version of it at Macy's, and I remember using that up and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to find the full-size version of this. So I found this at Sephora and I have used it ever since. As you can see, I'm almost through with the bottle, and I love this stuff. It's great because it's very light and it's kind of like silky, so it goes on your face really smooth. Helps lay a nice base for your foundation. So I love this stuff. I definitely would recommend it, and it's great for sensitive skin like mine. It does not break me out, and I also like it because it's not greasy or jelly or anything like that. It really just goes on your skin and just kind of vanishes and minimizes your pores. So it's so good. I would definitely recommend it. So this year I also tried out a new foundation, and I'm so excited about this foundation because it's really hard for me sometimes to find a foundation that works great for me, because I do have kind of like oily skin. So I definitely want something that's not going to make me oily at all, but it's going to be really good. So the one that I love this year is the Fenty Beauty foundation. This is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear foundation. This stuff is amazing. I have loved it so much. I discovered it, I think it was in the summertime, and I love it because it's very lightweight, but it's also buildable. So days that I just want like a quick coverage, I'll use a tiny little bit of it and it gets the job done. But other times where I want to go for a more glam look, I'll apply a little bit more, and it's more of a full coverage foundation. But I love it so much. I'm in the shade 240. and I just love it. I think it's great. It does not break me out, and it keeps my skin pretty matte, and I find that I'm not as oily with this one. I used to carry around like those little blotting sheets with me everywhere, but with this foundation and that primer, and you know, it has really helped my skin not to be so oily throughout the day. A new concealer that I also tried out was the Laura Mercier concealer. This is the Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer, and I love this stuff. I don't know why it's not raved about more on YouTube, because it's really great because it's very creamy and smooth. It's not drying at all. I really don't like concealers that are like drying on under your eyes, because then they like look kind of cakey, and I don't like that. But this one does not do that. I love it so much. I'm in the shade 2W in this one, and I have repurchased this one about 3 times, and I really have loved it, and I think it gets the job done. So definitely recommend it. And the last face product that I have been loving for makeup is this blush. This one is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Milani Luminoso Baked Powder Blush. This one is awesome. I love it so much because it's both like a blush and a highlighter in one. It's what I have on today. I don't know if you can tell, but it also adds like a nice highlight, and I didn't apply any highlight. I just used this, and it's like a 2-in-1. So this one is so good. You can find it at the drugstore, and the shade is more of like a pinky peachy color, which is perfect for all types of skin tones, and it just looks really good. So I definitely would recommend this one. So moving on to eye products, there's a couple things I want to share with you guys. So the first is a new product that I tried out this year. This is the Smashbox Superfan Found Out Mascara. This one I found at Ulta, and I actually found it during their 21 days of beauty sale. Had a bunch of high-end mascaras on sale for $10, and this is one that kind of stood out to me, and I was like, I want to try that out because I love that fanned out effect on lashes, and I actually have been loving it so much. I love the brush applicator. It has like little spikes throughout the whole brush, which I really like because it does a great job of separating my lashes and making them look really voluminous and really spreading them out. So I really have been loving this mascara. It's actually what I have on my eyes right now. And then another one that I've loved throughout the years is the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara, and these are so good. I love a lot of the L'Oreal mascaras. I think they're great products, and I repurchase them over and over again just because I go through mascara really quickly. It's like one of my favorite makeup products, and I love repurchasing them. So from L'Oreal, I've tried like almost all of their mascaras, and this one is one that I really love, especially because the applicator is really unique. It kind of just looks like a tiny little brush like this, but it's great because it also has like the little spikes around the whole brush, and you can separate your lashes and really get into the corners of your lashes where you might not get into with the other type of brushes. So I really love that one. And then along with these mascaras, I always use a lash primer. The one that I love is also by L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Base, and I love this stuff. I've been using it for quite some time. Back in the day, they used to make this mascara that had this primer along with the mascara on the other end. I think they still make it, and that's when I first discovered this primer. And once I found out that they sold it on its own, I definitely got my hands on it, and I've been repurchasing it ever since, and I love it because it really helps spread out my lashes. So this one is also really good. Alright, and for lip products, there were 3 different lip products that were my go-to this year, and they're these right here. And as you can see, they're all kind of around the same color, around the same shade, which is no surprise because I just love this shade. And I have 3 different ones, and they're all similar but different. So my number 1 go-to one is the NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipstick in Cashmere Silk. This is my go-to favorite one of all time. It has been for a couple years now, and I've repurchased it a lot this year. This is just perfect. It's what I have on my lips today, and it's like the perfect nude, and more of a cool tone nude, which is great for my skin tone. And I really love the formula as well. It's very creamy and not cakey or drying at all. So I really love this one. The other one that I tried out this year was the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Dolce K. And this one I really love because of the color. The color is like this perfect, kind of like a deep nude color, and it's a little bit darker than the Cashmere Silk one, but it is really, really good. The only thing I don't really like is the formula. The formula is okay when you first try it out, but you definitely have to have your lips pretty moisturized beforehand because it can be drying, it can be flaky, and I also don't find it to be really good when reapplying throughout the day because it can get a little messy. So just use these with caution, and that's the only thing I don't really like about these. But other than that, I love everything else. I love the color mostly. I think they do a really good job with their colors, and this one is one of my favorites. And then the other third one that I tried out this year that was also new was the Huda Beauty Liquid Mattes liquid lipsticks, and this is in the shade Bombshell. This is another really pretty one. This is more of like a red tone one. It's like nude but a hint of red in it, and I really like this one as well. But this one's a little bit lighter. This one's a little more water based, and it's not as creamy, but it also goes on really smooth, and it's not very messy at all. So I really like this one. So all three of these have like their pros and cons, but my favorite is the NYX liquid lipstick, the lingerie version of them. So these are my go-to, the ones that I wore the most this year. And lastly, I have two different hair care products I want to share with you. The first one was a new product that I tried out this year. This is by Living Proof. This is the Full Dry Volume Blast, and I love this because it's a volumizing spray. So I just like to spray this in my roots and just shake it up in my hair, and it gives me like instant volume, and I love using this. And I especially love the scent. It's like really nice, like citrusy scent. It smells so good. I sometimes just use this when I just want to refresh my hair because it smells so good. So I would definitely recommend this. You can tell instantly that you have like instant volume. So this is really good if you have kind of like thin hair or like limp hair, then you just want some extra volume. Definitely try that out. And then my go-to dry shampoo of all time is my Batiste dry shampoo in the Divine Dark shade. This is my go-to. I've repurchased this over and over again throughout the years, and it's great because it gets rid of any oiliness between washes, and then it also adds a little bit of color. So this is really good for brunettes. I know they have one for blondes as well, and just like the regular dry shampoo one. So I would definitely recommend this. It's only a couple of dollars at the drugstore, and it works wonders. Alright, so those were all my favorite beauty products of the year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. Make sure to check the description box down below for a link to all these products so you guys can check them out as well. Then also leave me a comment down below and let me know what you guys were loving this year. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you guys enjoy these type of videos, and make sure to subscribe so I know to make more. I hope you all had a wonderful year, and I hope you have a great start to the new year. Remember, you're all beautifully and wonderfully made, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.